Oh, we starting? Oh, how dare you. How dare you say your intro like that? That's your D&D intro. That can't just be your overall gaming intro. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they spoke of a revolution. Here it was they lit the flame.
Gonna hate me. There's
What?
grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on.
Oh,
That
empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone.
It's so good.
It's all right. It's all right, punk. I also know it.
It's so good.
Where the grief that can't be spoken, as the pain goes on and on. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone.
Oh, so good.
Probably.
Seize the day! Seize the day!
I mean, like, what happens if it rains? Like, what
Hell
happens if it rains? Well, you should probably not do that. Getting wet usually isn't great. Now, I say usually. God, now I want to watch The Muppets.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, guys. Now that I'm officially starting this water tech job, guess what that means?
What does that mean?
It means big boy money.
Hell yeah, man.
Which means not only am I going to have vacation hours, but it also means I'm going to have the money to actually do vacations and travel.
That's so sick.
Yo, I could go to Texas.
You could.
I could go to Ireland.
You could.
I could go to Canada, although I don't know if the Canadians want me there, to be honest, punk.
The Canadians might fear you slightly. You are a Florida man, after all.
Question.
Yes?
What are the laws regarding tying my alligator to a meter, like a parking meter?
I think that, yeah, might constitute...
Is that just the normal, like, $100 fine?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that constitutes, what? Civil disobedience and animal abuse? So...
Oh, that's...
Not to mention that it could hurt people, in which case you get the case-by-case fines.
Wait, really? You think that might go under animal abuse in Canada?
I mean, you certainly can't domesticate an alligator.
Florida would beg to differ, as you can have an alligator as a pet, as well as there is an actual law regarding tying off your alligator to a parking meter.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Just like in Key West, there's a law regarding tying off your elephant to a parking meter, but that law was only put in due to a one-off thing where a circus tied their elephant to a parking meter so that they could go into a bar.
Fascinating. No, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it would strictly constitute animal abuse. Don't quote me on that. I was just guessing, but I do have a feeling you're not supposed to keep an alligator as a pet in Canada.
Yeah, well, also just that wouldn't be good during the winters. You would need like an indoor setting for the alligator, and alligators like in an indoor setting without like outside ventilation, really not the best thing. They can get musky, you know. They just get because they like give off that slimy smell like when they're in like air conditioning, and it's just not great. Better to have outside ventilation. So yeah, if I were to bring the alligator to Canada, it should definitely be during the summer months. Do you think I could make money like doing photo ops? Like, come take a photo with an alligator in Canada?
I don't know.
Punk, would you pay $10 to sit on top of an alligator?
Personally, no. I don't think so.
What if I promised you that it wouldn't be able to hurt you because I've tied its mouth with electrical tape?
Promised. Right.
Promise.
Nah, I'm
Okay, Punk, what if it wasn't just some random Floridian promising you, but me, your good friend?
I thought it already was.
Correct. So you didn't really answer. You just kind of went right, promise, as if I was lying. Would you pay $10 to have your picture taken with an alligator?
I would not pay $10. No.
Okay. What about $5?
Maybe if I have the cash on hand, but I never do.
I mean, I take Cash App. I also take Venmo and Zelle.
I don't think that I would do that either.
Okay, Punk, do you think you could convince? Punk, do you think I could convince a Canadian to pay $10?
I don't know, man. I don't speak for people.
But you are the people.
I'm not. I'm just a person.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to Canada then, because I gotta figure this out.
Okay.
Punk, could you just imagine you pass me like walking down the sidewalk, and I'm just dragging a cart? Ominous, just a cart that seems to have an ominous frog noise coming from it. Because by the way, that's what alligators sound like. They sound like frogs.
They sound like frogs.
Okay, I should phrase it this way. They sound like really deep, like bass frogs.
Oh no, that's not what I meant to do at all.
Sometimes. I'll send you a video of what alligators sound like in the middle of the night. It's pretty great because like sometimes you're like, oh, is this a lake full of frogs, or is it full of alligators? And then you take your flashlight and you point it out, and then like you see the red eyes on the water, and you're like, I still don't know. Because guess what? Frog eyes are also red at night.
Yep. You see, gotta see how far spaced apart they are, the eyes.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, Punk, I'm so proud of you.
That seemed like common sense to me, but thank you.
You would think, wouldn't you? Of like August. Hello. Hello, stream audience. My name's Jimmy, and I'm a Floridian who's trying to make his way into the Canadian market of alligator pictures.
Literally, no one calls you Jimmy, as far
That's
as I
true.
know.
Jimmy, a lot of people in my actual life call me that. You all call me Jim.
I didn't know that. I just assumed that you didn't want to go by Jimmy. I'll call you
No.
Jimmy. You seem
No,
like a
you're.
Jimmy.
Yeah, no, I've always. It's true. It's true. I have found my lady love, my noble princess. But yeah, no, yeah, you all just kind of started calling me Jim. I did introduce myself as Jimmy to you all. I know that I am Slim Jim on a lot of
See,
stuff.
no, exactly. You're Slim Jim and in your profile, and I was introduced to the group after you, so I was introduced to you as Jim.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, everyone just kind of called me Jim. Jimmy is usually what I go by. I go by many names. I'm a multifaceted man with many, many names.
I like
Kind of
Jimothy
crazy.
personally. I think Jimothy suits you.
Jimothy is always a good one. Yeah, when Rowdy's not streaming, I will tell you all of my names, except for my real name, my true name, if you will. I will not be doxing myself at this moment, especially when I'm not getting any green for it. But yeah, no, I got to figure out
how much money would you dox yourself for if that's what your standard is?
Well, you see, I'm trying to charge people $10 for alligator pictures in Canada. So
that's not what I asked at all.
I think $10. Yeah, I would $10. I'd dox myself. Yeah.
You dox yourself for $10? I'll send you $10. You're gonna dox yourself?
Dude, for $10, there's a man out in the middle of nowhere in the town next to me, old man with a rusted old smoker, and for $10 I can get myself some of the best ribs I've ever had. So yeah, there's a lot of things I'd sell myself for $10 just to get some ribs, man.
Goodness gracious.
That old man, back when I used to clean pools, sometimes I'd be down on my luck with no money, and he'd just be like, "You can have them for free." And I'm just like, "Oh my god, old man! Oh, you old man!
You god, old man!"
I hope he's still alive. It's just a.
But no, specifically that the way you described him was old man, you old man.
He was. Listen, this is how old he is. They say black don't crack, but that man looked old as hell. Just a very white beard, very wrinkly face, jolly old fat man. I mean, that dude did not care about his health. Oh man, I hope that man is still alive. I have not visited that old middle of nowhere smoker in years because
there's a good chance that's just not that would be tragic. That'd be terribly sad, but it's not entirely impossible either.
No. And also I would call him old man. Like I did not know that man's name.
To his face.
Yeah.
I'm old. I do not relate.
And he called me two different names. either long-haired or white boy. And that was it. I'd be like, old man. He'd be like, oh, it's long-haired white boy. You
Yep.
come for more ribs? Like, you come for more ribs? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I got ribs.
Nice.
That man was retired and was not worried about getting money for the food he was cooking. He was just in the middle of nowhere cooking food and
That's
feeding
sweet.
whoever came onto the side of the road. Honestly, I think he just like did bare minimum payment so that like he could at least buy the food.
Yeah. That's really sweet.
It's a good dude.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm but again, I really got to do this research. So like, Punk, picture if you will. You sit there, right? Yeah.
Please say he's not still on it, will he?
I am. I'm still on it.
no.
I'm
course he is.
autistic as hell. I'm autistic as hell, and my brain is thinking about this.
Oh gee.
We're close to we're close to it being resolved in my head though. Imagine if you will, Punk, that like in this little area, you're walking to work, right? And passes you a man.
Okay, so you're near Granville Island. Wait, oh no, I doxed myself.
Wow. Wow.
It's just
I
a
also
place
have
where one would be actually for that sort of thing, to be fair. If
It
there
really
was an
is.
alligator
To
near
be fair.
Granville Island, I would not be surprised.
Yeah. So picture if you will. You're walking down and then just you see a guy that like somehow reminds you of me. And he's got this really weird cart. And then he just starts announcing on the road, just like pictures with an alligator. And like you sit there and you hear the voice and you're just like, that definitely sounds like Jim. Dear God, is Jim here trying to get people to take pictures with an alligator? And the alligator's only thing of restraint is 2 wraps of electrical tape around its mouth.
No.
Mind you, that is actually all you need to restrain an alligator from being able to use their mouth, because they have no muscle. They have almost no muscles lifting their jaw. All of the muscles are in the crushing. So really, you just need a really big rubber band to like close their mouth, and they can't lift their jaw.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I trust it, but it's fascinating for sure.
I know you look at it and it's like, that thing is massive. That's going to rip through. And it's like, no. It's also theorized that the T-Rex had a similar thing going on. I don't know who has this theory other than me. So I don't know if it's accepted by the I don't know if it's accepted by the dinosaur committee, but it is a theory that I have.
What creature you are. I just forgot that you.
But absolutely verified alligator facts, which I think from a Floridian is really what you want, right? Wow. You should destroy it. Nice. I'm very happy.
Man. Good on you. Okay, you did it.
You know what I'm really mad about? I'm not mad about it actually. I'm not mad about it actually, but like back when I had lost my, when I had first, like this is now years ago. I mean, this might be, oh God, it's going on 8 years ago now. 9 years ago, when I like first lost my job at the theme park that I worked at originally first, because I'm not going to dox myself.
You've always been a theme park guy, hey?
Well, I mean, I worked for the pool cleaning company for 3.5 years. Remember? I was a pool cleaner for 3.5 years. But yeah, My first job was at a gas station called Racetrack. That wasn't a bad first job. But then I worked at a theme park and was there for a year and a half. And then I lost that job because they changed up how the parking worked. And my autistic ass did not get used to that. And I was late multiple times because I was trying to figure out parking. Yeah. And I just like never like talked to HR about how it was affecting my autism. So like I didn't really have an excuse for when they went, why didn't you bring this to us sooner? And then we could have helped you out with accommodations. And I was like, good point. So there was a little bit of time where I was in between jobs. And during that in between jobs, I was sitting down, scrolling on my phone, looking for jobs. And I came across alligator wrestler for Gatorland.
That's insane. What?
So Punk, we are the original. I'm just surprised you have a Gatorland because we're the original home of Gatorland. Our Gatorland actually works a lot. Like, is actually one of our best wildlife conservationists, Punk. It works a lot like how if you've ever seen the clips of Steve Irwin or his son Robert Irwin doing the croc shows at their zoo, where a lot of it is just a lot of it's talking to the audience while you're sitting in like the environment with an alligator. Or in our Gatorlands, multiple alligators, and you're just kind of like pushing them away as they try to like come up on you, and you feed them as well. You get in the water with them a little bit. Usually, you don't get any more than like knee deep with them, because that's for the Gatorland that I had the last time I went. That's like as deep as the water went for their little show area. But basically, like the whole thing is talking to the audience about wildlife conservation while like just interacting with the alligators and just having the alligators around you. And then yeah, you at the end like gets on top of the alligator, secures one of their mouths, and then brings an audience member down, usually a child, and has like the child sit on top of the alligator and hold it. But like the dude first has to like actually secure the alligator. So it's fun. But it's very cool. Fun fact, when I was looking at that job at the time, its job requirements could have changed by now because this was about 5 years. This was about 7 years ago now, that I saw it. And its only job requirement was that you had a high school diploma or something of the equivalent, and that you were a citizen of the United States. And I'm pretty sure. Florida high school diploma, to be honest. We have a whole class. You don't understand. In like honestly, Florida middle school diploma probably could prepare you for it. Considering the fact that in elementary school we have a whole like week dedicated on how to handle alligators and how to like run away from them. It's zigzags, by the way.
Yep, I have heard zigzags.
But the zigzags aren't quite like, they're not sharp like you think they are. Like they're big.
Interesting.
Like, yeah, you're not just like going real fast, because then the alligator is just gonna run straight. Yeah. Good. You don't want to do that because the alligator will just run straight because it is still a smart predator. But it is. But if you start doing longer ones, it will start to not see you as worth the effort.
Nifty.
Yeah. And that's really the key to it. Don't be worth the effort to the alligator. Also, Gatorland will teach you how to like just force an alligator to open its mouth. It is with 2 fingers under their nostril, like basically pick the alligator's nose with both fingers into both nostrils and then lift.
Huh.
Just watch out where the rest of your extremities are, because the moment that alligator mouth opens, it's going to want to close it again.
So many facts that I have no bearing for.
Yeah. Yeah. My other favorite my other favorite thing is that but actually, as I was applying for that job for the alligator wrangler, whatever the hell they called it, for their showman stuff, my buddy called me and said, "Hey man, I know you lost your job recently. I have connections at this place if you need a job." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man." He's like, "Cool, you could like drop your resume off today and like they'll like schedule you an interview. Like they need people now." And I was like, "Cool." And that's how I became a pool technician instead.
Neat.
And sometimes I regret being the pool technician, but the pool technician is the reason why I'm getting the job that I am getting today, and that very good job. So
nice.
With the theme parks. But so yeah, it's worth it that I did that. But like sometimes in my brain I'm like, we could have done like a year of wrestling alligators. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah, no man. I mean I have tangled with a gator a time or two in a lake. The fun thing is when your dad's trying to teach you how to swim in a Florida lake and he throws you off the boat that you're on, and then the log that was about 10 feet away from you goes underwater, and then suddenly the log goes underwater, and then your father suddenly jumps into the water with you because he realized what the fuck he just did. And so now your father is in the water, prepared to fight an alligator with his hands, which is probably the dumbest thing to do when we're both in the middle of a lake and none of us can touch the floor.
What is he? What?
Listen, it's not my dad's fault. It's not like he knew it was an alligator. We were like, alligators usually aren't that close to boats because there were a lot of boats out. So usually the alligators stick to like the weeded shores, like that have a lot of those like cattails or a lot of like the big weeds. Like they'll hide out in there during like boating days. So like we just kind of assumed it was some like wood, and then I got thrown off the boat, and then it went underwater. And then my dad was in next to me, and I had my life vest on, so it was fine. My dad didn't have his on, but he can swim. So he was fine. And then the boat turned around, and we got back on the boat, and the gator never bothered us, and it was fine.
Curious.
And then an hour later, I was in the same lake swimming because we stopped the boat to swim. Welcome to life in Florida.
It's okay.
It's okay. It all worked out.
Luckily. Clearly.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Guys, can I just say that I'm really glad to have you all as friends?
Aw.
'Cause I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on?
And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes, Pog.
hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's
What's
going on?
And he prays. Oh my God, do I pray? Yeah, your mic's working. For escape from this institution. Are we sure your stream can hear me talk? Bruh. Oh,
Yeah, we've been rambling.
wow. It's kind of crazy.
And I said, hey.
Hey, I said hey.
What's going on?
And he tries. Yes.
Huh. I mean, we
Odd.
can hear you fine, but if the
Yeah,
stream.
we can. So it's no longer Rowdy's stream, it's my stream. The audience can hear Rowdy. It's me. Oh my God, this is just
my streamer.
what this has turned into is just me giving my speech on alligators and my potential to have been an alligator wrestler and my wild business idea to do alligator pictures in Canada, photo ops. And it's just Rowdy playing Minecraft to keep the audience focused, like the Subway Surfer videos. Rowdy, do you want me to start sharing your streams, people?
Redundant.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't mean tonight. It's
Oh,
I don't.
I had to
mean anyone
reconnect
at this
it.
current moment.
Damn it, my mic hasn't been working this whole time. Not on my stream.
God
Damn.
damn.
I had to reconnect it. It's okay.
That's hilarious.
Let me see.
Maybe we don't post the one where your audio doesn't work and I dox myself.
Yeah.
I find that
We'll
it's
have
free, but
We'll have another day for Jimmy to rant about his ludicrous business ideas.
Let me see. Okay, my mic is finally working. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I don't know if anybody wants to open my stream real quick and just check for me. Actually, I'll do it. I can do it myself. I can do it on my phone. No, I like the stream where the audience just got an absolute earful of Jim trying to sell alligators to Canadians. And I said, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I said,
Trying to
hey.
sell alligators to Canadians.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's working now. This will work. This will do. All right. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good now. We're good now. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know why it wasn't working. I think I had to unplug and replug my mic for some reason.
huh.
There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah.
God.
I said hey.
Oh shit. My phone.
What's
I
going
gotta see
on?
if my girlfriend tried to call me.
Do I have? Oh, do I have?
Okay, well, I just had the most like girlfriend question ever.
Yeah.
Like you had one, or your girlfriend asked you one?
My girlfriend just asked me like, I guess it's not like the most girlfriend question ever, but it's the most non-theater kid question ever.
Ah.
Okay.
Is Rocky Horror Picture Show a scary movie?
Oh, I haven't even seen that one fully, and I know that that's not what that is not.
And I went, it's not. It's certainly an experience, though.
That's funny.
That depends. How much? Oh shit! What is his name? God, he
Frankenfurter.
was in He was in Muppet Treasure Island. He was in Muppet Treasure Island. He was in my third favorite movie ever of all time, The Three Musketeers.
I have no clue.
Oh my god, there's a little creature in my room.
What kind of creature?
A lizard.
Nice.
Let's see if I can catch him. Oh, damn it. Nope. Oh well. He's behind my dresser now. Oh well. But that also worries me if he's in my room. No, he didn't get in through my window. Okay. I guess I'll have to figure that out.
It's a mystery. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a lot to try to terraform. Okay. Am I gonna do this? Yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because I'm meticulous about things in Minecraft and I want to do it. Okay. I'm gonna have to collect a lot more dirt. Alright. You know what? I think I have an idea. I know where there is more dirt that I've already collected. And also, I need to do this anyways.
I really need to clean this room.
Yeah, bro, it's an absolute mess in here.
It do be.
It dooby dooby doo but.
Exactly.
Dooby dooby doo what dooby dooby doo but. He's a semi-aquatic,
Call him.
egg-laying mammal of action. Doo 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 doo.
You can call him Agent P. Perry the platypus. I said you can call him Agent P.
Agent P. Boom.
What is this man's name? Holy shit. He's in
Who?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. He's in The Three Musketeers from the 90s. He's in Muppet Treasure Island. He's in a lot of other films. He voices Nigel Thornberry. He's in Clue.
If you know that he's in all of these things, then look up one of the damn IMDb's. You'll find him.
But I'm fighting. Fine. Who plays the Cardinal in The Three Musketeers from the 90s? Tim Curry.
I
You couldn't remember
recognize the
Tim
name.
Curry?
I don't know how I couldn't remember that man's name. Tim Curry is in Rocky Horror Picture Show. He is the one who plays the drag. Who plays the drag queen? Oh no, my bad. The Sweet Transvestite. I'm sorry. It's the whole song. So yeah, if you want to see Tim Curry in drag, that is also what Rocky Horror Picture Show is for. It's astounding. Time is racing.
That was
I
Tim Curry.
remember doing the time warp. Yeah, that's Tim Curry, Anna.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Sweet Transvestite.
Oh boy.
He's also in a
And I think
Shakespeare movie where he plays William Shakespeare, and holy crap, is he good in that? You also forget how like good looking Tim Curry was like in his prime.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Anna was here for a while.
Thanks.
You're awfully quiet.
I do my best.
To be non-existent.
I'm in a bad mood, so I do my best to be non-existent.
Aw,
Oh, why? What happened?
would taking a free picture with an alligator make you feel better?
Yeah.
So much better.
God damn it. Damn it, Jim.
Hang on, I didn't hear Anna's answer. Is that yes or no?
That was so much better.
Do I get to stick my head between its jaws?
No.
Yeah, that can be doable. I just have to hold its nostrils so it doesn't like actually eat you.
I can accept that.
All right.
We'll edit you out.
Yeah, no, I got a guy who can edit me out in post. Yeah,
I think-
I'll wear an entire green suit.
It's really funny. It's really funny, but I think Anna was essentially the target demographic that we were looking for.
Yes, Anna, do you think Canadians would pay $10 for a photograph with an alligator?
I know nothing about Canadians.
Damn it, Punk doesn't know anything about Canadians. You don't know anything about Canadians.
Why would I know anything about Canadians?
I don't know. I told you to watch
Farthest north
Letterkenny.
I've lived- Farthest north I've ever lived is Virginia.
That's close enough.
You used to live in Virginia?
Close enough. Yes.
I didn't know that about you.
I was from preschool through like halfway through first
Hello,
grade.
Shamas.
And then halfway through first grade, we moved to Amarillo and we stayed there for like 6 months.
Oh, Shamas
And
is
then Dad
here.
lost his job. Every single time we've moved, it's because my dad lost his job.
Oh.
Guys, we can keep running the villain
hated-
campaign.
we hated Soul Ram. We might as well delete that.
Everyone's here.
No.
I am burned.
Run session.
I am.
No.
My
I will
brain.
leave.
It's
My brain is.
I will leave.
Yeah. It's too late in the evening, Shamas.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know. Shamas, question.
What's up?
Oh my god.
Would you pay
Okay.
$10 for a photograph with an alligator?
$10 for a
Wait,
photograph
you didn't even
of an
ask this
alligator?
to me, bro? I would 100% take that, bro.
Hell yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
And
How
here's the
dare
thing.
you
It's,
not ask the other autism person?
that's true. It's
I am
so
so
it's five-
scared. I'm
so
so scared.
I'm elaborating my
I'm so
offers
scared.
more. It's $5 for pictures with a baby alligator, and you get to hold it,
Okay.
The baby.
or $10 and you get to sit
Ah,
astride a big alligator and
oh,
hold
I'm running,
its
I'm running,
head.
I'm running, I'm running. why am I going this way?
mean, yeah,
I don't think
Do
I'm.
you have
I like that
insurance for
actually,
this?
I feel like if we're quantifying that, I feel like it's $10.
Ah!
Who just asked me if I had insurance?
Me.
You're not allowed to come.
That is the other issue though.
My question.
Like, are these wild alligators, or are these like have they been trained
That
enough to
comes
not like
later.
instantly attack humans?
Their mouths are taped shut. Also, my
I'm
question
scared.
to you, Patrick, is: are you a cop?
That's crazy. No. But like
No,
if
then,
I get like
then
my
you don't need to
if I
worry
get
about it.
if I get nibbled though, that's not good for you.
Well, don't be a dumbass and you won't get nibbled. Listen to my instructions. Also, I have a thing called a waiver that makes it say that, hey, if anything happens to you, I'm not legally responsible. So, boom.
Each time a creature targets you.
Jim is gonna go and
There's
try
a
to
lot of
sell.
dumb people.
Jim is gonna get kicked out of Canada one day. Is that?
I'm gonna get kicked out of Canada. And everyone's gonna be like so confused, and then it's all gonna make sense.
Okay, I feel like that might come in handy. That could there's some shenanigans that can happen with that. What is Guardian of Faith?
No, there's not. Please stop doing D&D homework. It's too late.
Huh?
Did you open it?
This
What happened?
bitch.
Bro, you didn't open it. Well, open it. Open it.
Jim, do you know what we're
is it
doing in
open?
Patrick's
Oh, okay.
campaign? Like
Man,
next
it's taking a
session?
while then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Rowdy was telling us about it, how your suit of armor is time.
Yeah.
I believe it's
we're
just
gonna
a-
go fight God.
I believe it's just a breastplate.
Yeah, it's just a breastplate. I have an AC of 20 now, which is neat. I'm definitely gonna need it because we're fighting God.
We're fighting a god.
We're fighting a primordial deity. How's that sound?
That is true.
Blight. Okay. Constitution saving throw. If it miss, okay. Either in a non-magical plant that is a creature civilian dies. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
3.
What a banishment. The thing is, like, none of these are these are not bad support spells if we were fighting anyone but the Forge Master.
You're here, baby.
With all of these, I don't really know. And yeah, that's the other thing too. My spell save DC isn't that high. I need to up Charisma if I wanted to. Should I up Charisma? So I can like potentially increase the. Maybe that's what I should do.
I mean,
So that way I can potentially increase my spell
how
save.
high can you even theoretically get it to? Is
Well,
it
I can
really?
get to. I can
is
get
it
to
gonna
19 Charisma.
Is it really gonna make that much of a difference?
That's the thing. I can't figure out because the problem is
Leaf?
that's the thing I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out,
leaf?
like whether it's worth it
Yeah.
or not to do that. because I already have a +10 to like most of my attacks, and then the +5 that I'm getting from
What were we running for
Uh,
last time?
like
Oh.
theoretically I could get up to +11 on my sword strikes, but the thing is because the Forge
Jesus.
Master is like the Forge Master is a primordial god
That's a
of
fast
light,
one.
right? Like
Oh,
my
God, he's
divine
really
smites
strong.
aren't gonna work on it, so I'd have to use smites anyway, or assumedly at least. We won't know until we actually get out there and try to fight it ourselves if divine smite will
Reaper.
work on it or not. But I'd assume not. Like just immediately.
Well, use different kinds of smites.
No, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have access to different kinds of smites, but that's the thing though, where it's like
Can you get
I don't
Spirit
know
Shroud?
how much it's gonna be worth. Like
Spirit Shroud has necrotic damage.
I can't hear
Spirit
you.
Shroud doesn't
Hold
have
on.
necrotic damage. That's how I get necrotic damage.
Their hats? We can, yeah. I got a backpack.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
where
maybe
it's
this.
like I'm trying to figure out what is gonna be worth more.
I finally have
Like
inventory.
spells are just raw, like being able to like do some modicum of support casting. Because the thing is, the moment here's the thing, I'm assuming that like there's a chance realistically that one of us is probably gonna go down during the fight. So like that's the thing. Say for example you go down. Well, there goes an only support caster on the field.
That's a lot of.
No, there's another me.
Not
Okay,
Reaper. Sorry.
but that doesn't. But that's if you go down like you the guy, your other version is just gonna disappear, right? You'd have to hold concentration.
No,
right?
he exists.
Simulacrum doesn't require concentration.
No, he just exists, bruv.
Okay.
Homie
He's
is
like
his
a
whole.
real person now.
It's like a real person.
Okay. I wasn't aware of how that worked. Thank you for letting me know.
My bad, I took your grape. Boop.
Shamaz is truly trying to like quantify and calculate whether or not we can survive this encounter.
It's not a question of okay. It's
Come sleep.
a question of survivability, right? But I'm also trying to figure out what's gonna make Estelle like the best. What's gonna best.
What do you need,
suit
by the way?
going fight? Like, what's gonna be the best thing to focus on? What's gonna be like? What should I be concerned about? Right. That's my main thing. Should I worry at all about support casting, or should I like focus fully in on damage? I think there's a split I can take with it, where I should probably keep it.
Your support
There's, like, a
casters have
split
literally just doubled.
What's protection from is protection from energy worth keeping? It has
No.
resistance to
Not
acid,
really.
cold, fire, lightning, the thunder. Yeah, that's not gonna come in handy. I think most radiant, actually, yeah, most radiant damage attacks I don't think are gonna be worth bringing into this, because it's just gonna be something that's gonna be burning a hole. I wouldn't assume that he's vulnerable to necrotic, but probably would take damage from necrotic. Flame-like shadows. Shadows turn dim and the okay. The resistance to. Oh, this is actually. Oh, this is good. This is good.
Well, don't tell Patrick about it.
Yeah, no, I'm just reading the spell description, but this will come in handy. This will.
Anna, should we tell Shamas about our idea for the war campaign?
What was our idea for the workout?
I've given him a very brief. You'll be able to explain the backstory a lot better than I ever could.
Actually, I'm curious. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah. Just for everyone else, Anna and I are playing siblings
That's awesome.
that are bruisers.
Okay.
If anybody understands like hockey roles, we are making characters that hit hard
That'll be good.
and love getting into scraps.
Yep.
We are playing brothers. I am playing the eldest brother. Anna is playing the youngest brother. We also have a sister. We were raised by our father to be bruisers, so our dad's, and I don't think we've said it, but our dad's a barbarian, right?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I feel like would make most sense.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Like a
so yeah,
barbarian.
we hadn't said it, but yeah, like dad's a barbarian. Mom is like seems to be like this ditzy, oblivious, like 1950s kind of proper mom who just like really has a thing for like the way dad handles
For him
things.
raging.
Yeah, like
She
his
really likes
rage.
it, raging.
She just like secretly likes it. It's like, oh, he's just so strong. And so
It's so.
it's great. We do have a sister. Her name's Brittany, and she is definitely the outlier in the family. Where you have these like tough bruisers.
Oh
she
shoot!
appears
I need to
take-
let the dog in.
Oh yeah, you should probably let the dog in. She appears to take after mom more. She's very girly, loves her dresses. That's really all I've got to say about Brittany at this present time.
That's her name. That's what you're going with, Brittany.
Her name is
Yeah.
Brittany.
She's like the most girly pop in the family. Other like
I thought you had
takes
like.
after mama. No.
Anna, when we
Don't
talked
worry about
about
it. Don't Shamas, don't worry about it.
I'll text it to you, Shamas. I'll text it to you.
Shamas,
Okay.
there are other ears present. So as of right now,
I'll text it.
she's just girly pop.
Okay, she's just girly pop. Alright.
Yeah, like there's really nothing more to
Brother
her.
doesn't have anything else going on.
Yeah, the brothers
Not at all.
certainly view her as such.
Mhm.
And it's great. She is the source of most. She is the reason of a lot of their younger days fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Bill. Bill is my character's name.
Bill
Mine is
Nye, the
Ben.
science guy.
Yeah,
Bill,
you don't want
Bill,
to.
Bill,
You don't.
Bill.
You don't want to. You don't want to get involved with this Bill.
Teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. What's the range? 500 feet? Okay. If it decides not to... Oh, I guess it can if it decides not to. That wouldn't really... I mean, unless we needed to recover, but then I'd have to hold... What? I have to hold concentration... Yeah, it only helped for like maybe it's like 6 rounds. I guess it would be a decent panic button attack. Maybe. spellcasting mod 2d8. That could come in handy. Yeah. Do I get access to Grave Restoration, or is that like a level spell higher than myself? Okay, it's a level spell higher than myself. What looks of things. Hey.
I want to say that the thing that's making Shamas really apprehensive is the build up to this character. He was like the solution at the beginning, or at least he appeared to be the solution. And
that would just give it an advantage, which I can just.
And then they started digging a little deeper, and they started asking questions, and now it's come full circle where they're going to go back to this god.
This is not gonna help. What's the
and
what's
Shamas? I guess Shamas is getting second thoughts about it now.
Yeah. Let's make. How smart do you think the Forge Master is?
What an absolute wild question.
Smarter than us, probably.
Well, see, yeah, I'd assume so. The thing is, right, like, I'm assuming this motherfucker gets, like, a +10 to every single stat at bare minimum. So, like, this is really just, like, so many of the... I think the strategy is just going to be, like, being able to cast spells that buff myself more than anything else. You attempt to interrupt a creature. If the creature is casting a spell at their level, the spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell at 4th level, make an ability check using spell casting ability, DC 10 plus spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect. So I have to make the ability check. Okay. So if it's a 9th level spell, for example, the DC would be like 19. Which means that I have to roll. At my current stats, I have a +7 on my spellcasting mod. So I would have to roll for it would be at 12 or higher for counterspell to get off. Unless I buff charisma. That might be the strat. I'm not gonna lie. That might be the play. I think. Yeah, it's only a shame that like my strength, I can't cap my strength out. But I think because if he fucking like whips out some dumbass like some bullshit, and like for whatever reason, Rowdy, yeah, okay.
The fact that Patrick's laughing means that like you're fucked.
That was Rowdy laughing.
That was
Patrick hasn't said a word. Patrick said he had to build the stat block for this thing. I don't think he was not expecting us to do this. Oh, this is gonna be fucking disastrous. I'll take Thunderous Smite. It'll help. It always helps to have more smites.
Also, if it fails that is it a strength save or a con save?
To what?
Thunderous Smite.
Let me check the spell's description.
Because it'll knock your opponent back 10 feet.
Yeah. 2d6 thunder damage, 300 feet. Must succeed on the strength saving throw. Yeah, that's the thing. Again, Jim, the thing is though, like, it's fucking God.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but not ones
god.
always exist.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure, like regardless of what I pick, I'm like this thing's gonna have like a +10 to every stat at bare minimum. I'm gonna have to get really lucky.
And this is why you guys need to go with my plan.
What was your plan?
A lot of rope and smite.
Man, not a bad plan.
Gotta Gulliver Travels this shit, man.
Take it from the professional paladin.
Take it from the professional paladin.
Tie
A bunch
it
of
down.
rope and smite, you said?
Yeah, a bunch of rope and smite.
So I've never played a paladin before, so could you please explain that to me? What exactly
Yeah,
is the
so you
strategy?
get a bunch of rope.
Actually, hang on, before you do that, my dad's calling me. I gotta talk to him. Give me a sec, sorry.
It's Papa
What?
Moss.
I do love how Shamas thinks that this is about to be like an actual strategy.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be. You're gonna piss him off. Homie's about to crash out as soon as you open your mouth in a sec.
I've already given him the hint that he's gonna Gulliver Travels this shit, but I don't know if he knows what Gulliver's Travels is.
Alright, I can finally talk now.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I agree.
I disagree. Anyways,
Oh my God, Josue lives.
no, my voice has been dead around. Hey, hello. Shh, ¿qué te digan? No bastard.
Yeah, I know some of those words.
No, there are times like even when he has scratching post around, he just starts still to go after the couch.
I think my mom just got arrived. Just arrived at home.
And what time does she call this?
Hmm.
At what time does she call this? Getting home so late. Young lady better have an explanation.
Absolutely not. I ain't about to ask questions. Jim over here trying to get me murdered.
Mama love, daddy love mama, mama love me.
Pues, señor. ¿Cómo están? I'm gonna go say hello to them. Hold on.
Okay, tell her I said hi.
¿Ya no te lató la tarjeta o qué?
¿Por qué?
¡Ay, Barney! Las dos están iguales. Y este ni los pela.
Ow.
Déjame que ver si lo peñisco. Ya llegó tu madre.
I'm back.
Hello.
So rope and smite.
Yeah, so you're saying?
Yeah, so it's pretty overall it's a pretty simple but I think a very effective plan
Mm-hmm.
that can be used on a number of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And basically you get a bunch of rope, right?
Yeah.
And you tie the enemy down and then you just repeatedly hit them with smite.
Yeah, I figured that's where you're going.
It's just, you know, Gulliver travels it. Just without the mercy.
You know, if between now and like the next session where we go to confront God, I find some like deity resistant rope, I'll be sure to use it.
Ooh. Some good old hemp rope should do just fine if you tie that knot right.
What what role, what saving throw or like what ability check would be used to like check to see if you tie rope properly?
Contested athletics.
Hand, dexterity.
Okay, so I have some bad news. Despite being a tabaxi, Estelle only has an 11 in dex.
Wow. Your Tabaxi's terrible at being a Tabaxi.
Yeah, her main role is to like, but here counterpoint, she has like 200 something HP.
Still,
so
she's supposed to be a thieving cat.
She can take a hit. She can take a beating. I tried to min-max her to have good strength, con, decent charisma for spellcasting, and then just like bare minimum and everything else to avoid like having like a negative value to a roll. Or save the most when it ends. That actually might be good. That might come in handy against. Is that a reaction? That's an action. Okay. And I have to say I appreciate the pun.
Thank you.
I didn't hear it. What was the pun?
No,
it's you're not gonna
hear
hear it. It's not gonna. You're not hearing it.
What was it?
It's
behind the DM screen, man.
Yeah.
It's a secret between the DMs and players.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll get it eventually in like 2 years when we finally play this game.
In the 2 years that it takes for me to finally come up with a plot. I will say.
I'm being attacked.
I think
there's pillagers.
I've gotten closer to like coming up with like a
no
setting, and I kind of changed the setting of Lytheria to like better suit the nature of the campaign and what I'm trying to do. Which is good. I'm happy that I was able to do that. There's just there's like minor semantics that I want to just work. There's semantics that I have to work out though before I think it's like fully ready for like a proper pitch, but I think overall it's not too bad.
I'm curious if the university campaign is taking place in like the equivalent of 1900s, 1910s, then what's the equivalent for the war campaign about?
So actually I'll say something interesting. There's like a mesh of different kinds of like technology when it comes to like how modern Lytheria is. For example, like they would have gotten like far enough to be able to like develop decently like decently like magically advanced like military technology, for example, but in terms of like stuff that's like readily available commercially, for people to just use on a daily basis. That kind of stuff doesn't exist. So, for example, like rudimentary tanks exist, that are like are magic based and like have. And like therefore have like technological and magical reinforcement to help like them perform better, for example, like if I'm scaling the technology properly. But like phones don't. So all of this to say the 1910s statement probably isn't like the most inaccurate thing in the world. I don't know why I went off on this tangent. Anyways, the war campaign though, that's gonna be a lot more advanced. There will be magic present, but technology will have caught up to a point where like even if you like don't have a lot of magic, which like your characters might, technology would have gotten to a point where like even without magic you can probably still fight pretty well. I'm not sure what the specific vibe for the tech will be. That's one of the things that I have to narrow down, just because I'm not sure like how I want to present that like version of Lytheria, but it will definitely be a lot more. There will probably be like a more advancement than what you kind of see in the university campaign. I can say that for sure.
Ooh. So Alma Tundras will have her guns.
Alma Tundras will have a gun.
Dang it. She's scary.
What? Why are you fighting me? What the frick? What did I do?
I assume. I'm working off the assumption I'm going to be on the opposite side of you.
Why? Why can't we be together?
Earlier, when I was originally conceptualizing the war campaign, I think I mentioned this in like call a few times, but I was considering having like you guys like play like some of the players like start off on different sides, just to kind of see how that would mesh together, because that like when I was talking about it earlier and like I was talking about in our D&D monster, one thing that I wanted to do was try to like have it was like it's called a war campaign, but like it's
don't do it, Anna.
Just like the war is basically the
don't
same.
do it.
Like there's
don't
more
do
to
it. Don't fight me.
That.
Anna, there are various different forms of characters that you can fight that I have made in the past. Alma Tundras is not one of the ones you want to fight.
Yeah, but Rowdy.
Which is why it's so fascinating.
Choose a better fight.
Rowdy.
It'd be fun. Fine.
Anna's got me as her brother.
Jim.
And Rowdy has Punk.
Yeah, but I am also building my most fighty paladin I have ever made.
Okay. All right. Look,
just fight and see how it goes.
I kind of want to duke it out now.
Okay.
I'm making my most fighting boy there is.
All right. Well,
we're killing.
Also
having us on opposite sides would force us to stop and think and go like, do I really want to murder Hobo right now?
That's what I hope to kind of like build towards. That's the idea that I'm playing around, where it's like I want to see if I can like if there's a natural way for like the plot to kind of like be like, yeah, you guys start off as opposite sides, but like eventually like semantics force you guys to start working together and like actually building connections with the other people that are on the opposite side of you. And that's what like that's like the main idea that I'm trying to play around with, because like what I mentioned earlier, like I call it the war campaign. The war is pretty much just the setting, though. Like there's more to it than just that. And like I want to do a campaign where you guys overthrow an oppressive government, and I'm trying to see like how I can meld those ideas together into something very fun.
I don't want to kill you, Rowdy, and I don't want to be killed by you, Rowdy, unless it's in the villain campaign. But
if you fight me, that's fine. Just expect to be hit so hard upside the head that you become a pacifist.
I will also say, just before like egos and things like that get away, you guys are probably starting out like at bare minimum level 5 and like at most probably level 7.
That's all I need.
Just before the expectations go too far as for how strong your characters will be.
Listen, I
When
got
this
a buddy of
campaign
mine
begins.
who's helping me make this, who has made a paladin that can kill, that can single-handedly
Jim is
kill-
outsourcing his character build.
I
Jim
am,
is hey, to be fair, I did that with Sergey, like when I was speaking with Rob and having him help me build it.
I'm building a paladin that can kill a troll single-handedly by level
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I will also say, just because of things that happened today, I'm playing around with the idea of like what I want the level cap to be. Expect it to at the very least be level 18. I don't know if
Okay,
we'll go
good.
past 18, but expect it to be around there.
All I wanted from this campaign was 6 level spell slots.
What happened today?
I hope you get them.
All I
don't
want for
remember-
Christmas
I don't
are
know
my
exact
2
correlation
buck
between, like,
teeth.
spell slot levels and actual like character levels. I don't remember the correlation exactly, but
Do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear a D&D campaign? Leave a comment below. He says to like nobody in the chat.
Yeah, but
Shamas, you missed
that's
my earlier.
that's the expectation. That's expectations I'm like playing around with. I am very sorry, Jim. What were you saying? Sorry, I had just talking over you.
I was saying that Shamas and Anna, you two missed my explanation of my potential D&D campaign as and my some of my world's lore.
Oh, actually we did. Yeah, what happened? What was it?
I should have failed.
No, you guys missed it.
I have so many
Sorry.
potatoes.
I'll hopefully catch it next time.
Yeah, I'll talk about it later. I do have to go to sleep at some point though.
Yeah.
I can't go to sleep. Fortunately.
I won't try to keep you for all too long. But I am very excited to run the war campaign. I think it'll be really fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. I absolutely 100% plan to traumatize each and every one of you in some capacity.
Yeah.
Try.
I am brainstorming, and like the fun thing is, right, as the characters are kind of coming in, and as I'm like looking at them and I'm examining them, like I'm really excited to get to the point where like I actually properly start like looking at your guys' backstories and being like, okay, I'm gonna use that. Oh, you giving me this detail? Okay, yeah, expect that to show up. I am going to nitpick at your characters so much.
You know, just hearing that just makes me really, really want to rebuild Damien now.
I absolutely like the thing with this, and just because of the setting, like I get to like me as the DM, I get to like I can't wait to just like again I cannot wait to just go into your characters' backstories and find like every single point I can use to traumatize you.
Good luck.
Well, Soya already makes
That'll
traumatizing
be fun.
characters as it is.
Jim, I already have ideas for you.
I mean, is it really that traumatizing if you can still smile afterwards?
You've already given me stuff that I can use, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I can lace this shit with so much venom.
You could.
You
could.
Shamaz is both a masochist and a
Don't
sadist
touch
at the same
Brittany.
time.
Don't touch her, please.
Really, still have a question.
I love her.
All right, everyone. I am gonna be going now to bed. Maybe
get
I'll
some
be
sleep,
on
Jim.
later. If I
Thank
can't
you.
sleep, I might be on later. But I have first rehearsal at the fair site tomorrow, and I got a fight.
Best of luck, Jim, and get some rest.
Thanks.
I love you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I absolutely, and actually, when I probably get around to it as well, I do encourage also like what will help me with like also the trauma, but also like helping to build you guys back up. I will definitely like kind of the same like way of formatting. I think for the university campaign, I'm gonna be looking to you guys to give me like details on what your goals, like your character's goals might be, and like things that you want to see explored with them as well. Just so I can kind of like help to build up some, just so it's not just like me mentally torturing you guys for like a year.
All you have to do to mentally torture me is to throw a love interest at me.
Yeah, but that just feels mean to like the player.
Yeah, that's mean.
Like I want to you know I want to be mean not only to the player but also to the character.
You know what? That's admirable. Double the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have already come up with stuff for you two, and I'm like, this is gonna happen. I already have stuff in mind.
I continuously have the urge of wanting to just pack up my dice.
Rowdy is like, Rowdy is scared of me. Yeah.
No.
To be fair, I have died down a little bit on like what I wanted to do to you guys in the university campaign. It's not gonna happen the way that I was originally like talking about. That was more so me just like incoherently rambling.
Yeah.
He's traumatized from the Cesium thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, unironically, like that was one of the things where it was like me learning as a DM kind of how to like handle some of my players and like what the expectations are, for at least Rowdy and Punk, because I like to keep everything as above board as I can whenever I like do stuff. It's like I like to make players like aware of what I'm like planning on doing to an extent without spoiling anything, as much as I can. And so that was more so a symptom of that. But I have since learned that they like to be surprised, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Rowdy and Punk don't like planning. We like role playing and improvising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. I've since learned my lesson. So I've changed up some things as to how I want to handle the two of you. Oh shits. But but yeah,
I'm gonna go find a moo.
And that's the other reason as well why I wanted to run the university campaign before the war campaign, and why I've been like, oh, it's gonna take a while. It's just because like this is me like experimenting with a lot of different like styles and like kind of different things to focus on, like how to build up like that DM expertise.
There's one of you.
Just so I can kind of get a handle on like tackling stories that are like not only like where you have like mechanics where like the characters get like decently high leveled and you have encounters that like are going to be scaled to that level and how to properly scale encounters, but also in regards to like how to handle like role play and how to handle like serious stuff.
I do want to use the next couple of campaigns to get comfortable role playing.
Yeah, I like to experiment with it. For me, a lot of the characters that I use, especially like for a set like with Estelle, for example, like it's easy for me to get into character with her because like I understand like her emotions, kind of like what she's going through, and also like because a lot of those emotions and experiences I base off of things that I have felt at various points in my life, and I can kind of like reflect on how that would affect me. For example, today actually when it was being established that like we were gonna go fight like this primordial deity at like, and that was probably gonna end up being the final fight of the campaign. Like me as a player, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe we're actually doing this, and I was freaking out a little bit. And so I was like translating that into like Estelle, and I was like, yeah, I think she'd probably like freak out. I think she probably would not be okay enough to like deal with this right now. And so that was admittedly like I think that Just because of like how late it was into the campaign, I think that like maybe the emotions I didn't properly convey after the fact, but like I really do like for a lot of like the characters that I play, like if they're OCs of mine, I have like a good understanding of their emotional states and kind of how they are, how they really feel. And even for like the ones that aren't like Lytheria based, like Tsurugi, like it helps to like think really in depth as to like what these characters have been up to, and like that helps me kind of like build like an idea of how they would feel emotionally and how they would like grapple with stuff and how to like justify decisions that they may make throughout the setting.
I just realized I had Patrick muted this entire time. I don't remember why I muted you.
Patrick hasn't been saying too much, so you haven't been missing
That's
a whole
so
lot.
mean.
Okay.
I was about to
I'm
say something
sorry.
actually.
I think there was an echo or something, and I muted you.
Yeah, I think he's
I was-
talking to someone in the background.
I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
But yeah,
Okay,
it's I've been having fun getting into like,
I don't think he heard you.
Oh.
I don't think he.
And also for like
Yeah,
for
he has
Rick
me
as
low,
well, I'm
apparently.
excited about because I've
Yeah, he
kind
straight
of
up has me, like, deafened.
gained like as time has gone on, and I'm happy that this is happening.
I'm gonna kill his character first.
Like I've gotten a better understanding of how he'll function like within the dynamic of the like party and everything, and within like the siblings, and like it. As much as I originally didn't want to do this, like as time went on, I was like, no, this honestly just makes the most sense. Like it makes the most sense for him to play like the more like self-assured, confident, like older brother character, like fitting that like stereotype a lot more heavily than like him being reserved, just because I don't think Robin, Nigel, and Vista would let him like have those like doubts and insecurities, or like if they exist, they're like small enough to the point where they don't really affect Lick's thoughts like all too heavily.
I'll be back.
Good luck, Shamas.
I will do my best. Hey man, look, when I pitched you Estelle, I was like, dog, she's gonna probably like die at the end of the campaign, right? We're gonna get there one way or another.
I need a beach. Because Kevin just spawned on beaches.
Okay. I finally picked the last spell. I think I'm just gonna go with. Oh yeah, I gotta change the ability score layout. I'm gonna pump more into charisma. Do I actually? Are
I'm
there
gonna
feats
pump
that help with
Shamas
charisma?
with
Can you hear him,
hydrofluoric
Shamas?
acid.
I can't really hear Patrick all too well if he's saying anything.
Yeah,
You might want
he
to
hates me.
boost him.
Do I have you muted? Oh, I do. Sorry.
Well, you agree that your character will die first.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk and like zero regard for me because he couldn't hear me.
I'm so sorry.
I kind of thought you were
wood or
doing it on purpose to piss him off.
grass.
No, August is muted, but I muted their soundboard.
I don't even know what I was gonna say to you, bro.
I mean, well, I think you made yourself clear enough. I'm like again. I
Yeah.
pitched this character to you, and like I think one of the first things I said was, "Yeah, she's probably gonna die at the end of the plot."
See, but there's a difference between expecting it and dreading it.
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't dread it. Okay, because like, again, I was fully expecting her to die at the end of the plot. And like for as much hope as Rowdy has injected into like Estelle and my own perspectives on her, also like we're fighting God. I'm fully like I have no faith.
Okay, that's really funny.
Like I can picture the scenes like playing out in my head, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know how this is gonna go. Okay, let me take these down. Okay, I think I want one in con, and then like that's the only fucking like thing. How much does 17 charisma get you? Let me open up. Which one is this one? How much does 17 charisma get?
Has anyone read Witch Hat Atelier?
Witch Hat Atelier? I have not.
Yeah.
I've heard of it though.
That sounds familiar.
It's very good. I don't read manga very often, but like, this is good.
Didn't they get made like a game series or something, or is it like? Am I getting confused with something else?
I think it's getting an anime.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this?
Oh, is that the one where like they have a really intricately thought out like magic system? Is that what it is?
I mean, I would say that too, yeah, but didn't she kind of screw everybody over with her like trying to learn, or she was given a witch pen or something?
Oh no, the split's okay. This is the split. Is this fully built? This is the stats what I went with. I mean, it makes sense, but also like, damn, okay. Yeah, no, this is the stats what I went with. Okay, I had the foresight to think about this then.
I think I actually remember reading it a little bit, but I didn't continue it because my manga app stopped working.
I've put it in Vibe in chat.
Yeah, I think.
No,
this one.
this is the split. I dumped like every last point that I could in charisma. And then I had 18, okay, 18, 18, 18, 11, 10, 10. Okay. I mean, that's probably, honestly, that's probably going to help with most things, because, like, that's the spell save. And then, yeah, with tough, I get, like, more HP.
Okay, I have work tomorrow, and it's gonna be a pain because it's Saturday, and everybody likes to come out on Saturdays, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, get off.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright.
What is Hellish Rebuke is a reaction, right?
Hellish Rebuke? It should be a reaction. I think it's when you take damage.
Yeah, Torrent reaction, 60 feet to cure the damage to you. Momentary surrounded by hellish flames takes 2d10, and you can upcast it. So I can upcast level 4. What is it? It's first level, so I can do 5d10. No, I'm gonna stick my reaction to counter spell. I don't think Hellish Rebuke's gonna help against like. It's chip damage, the only thing. No, I have shit. Do I get more Eldritch Blasts, or is that like not available to me because I'm like too low level? Nah, 3 bims at 11th level. I'm only like level 8. I'm stuck with 2 beams. Okay, 2's fine. I think I should get more spellcasting bonuses. Yeah. Okay, I'm going with the original build of Estelle that I had. That level split I think is probably going to be best. Now, admittedly, she only has a +10 to her weapon attacks, but like, you know, also it'll be fine. And nothing can go wrong. Until it all goes wrong. I can't believe we're level fucking 20.
Beach. I found a beach. That was her cabbage.
Okay, I want a long rest. So wait, improved divine smite does what exactly? By 11th level, all your melee weapon strikes, the creature takes an 8d8. Okay. So I just roll with an 8d8 anyway. It just deals with that. Okay. Okay. The DC that I have now is 18, which isn't a lot, but like that spell attack bonus though is
Okay,
going to be
sorry.
good for counterspell. Which is what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that he's going to beat my ass. Welcome back.
Good to be back. I don't think I'm gonna be on for too much longer. I might actually take a nap before I go pick up my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm tired.
That's fair. Divine Smite. Tough, given feat. Is this taking into account? No, because I've been manually adjusting my HP. Oh, can I add?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
So it should just be like plus. If I'm doing this math right, I don't think it's taking it into account. I think it's because it's a given feat, and I don't think have I written tough out on this one? That's like it mathed properly, or because it's 232, but that's the other thing. Oh, Patrick, but yeah, Volcar is in level 20. Is it taking it into account? It could be. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is. No, okay. Oh, no, because I changed my hit point maximum, so I think... Yeah, so then... Level 16, though. Shouldn't that be 38? Huh. Wait. I don't know, actually. $200... Because... 270 feels way too high. That can't be right. Patrick, Volcar has tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But is he?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but he hasn't died yet.
I know. Okay.
I hate
Alright,
to bring up old
Shamas.
wounds, but
I hate
I'm
to
just saying, man.
bring up your shortcomings. That's what he's saying to you, buddy.
Okay, I'm going.
What do you mean the embarrassment of